The forest burns, an inferno of destruction under the night sky. Distant screams cut through the crackling flames, painting a scene of terror. Geralt rides through the flames, his silver eyes burning bright. They called him cursed. They called him monster. But when the flames come, even monsters have to choose a side. A rapid montage of Geralt's brutal battles against a griffin, a Kykamor, and a Striga. Geralt rides Roach through desolate, war-torn villages, the air heavy with the stench of death. Geralt of Riviatha, last of the Witcher Shahs, spent years hunting beasts and running from his past. But fate doesn't forget, and neither do the shadows. Geralt arrives at the ruined castle, its crumbling stone walls a testament to time and neglect. A desperate noblewoman rushes forward, her face etched with worry and fear. "We need your help. Children are disappearing." Her voice trembles with urgency. Magic. Something ancient is waking. Geralt enters the castle, his senses alert to the mysteries hidden within its ancient stones. His gaze sweeps across the room, seeking clues amidst the strange symbols etched into the stone walls. The air crackles with the lingering echoes of fire magic, hinting at dark forces at play. Moonlight paints the forest floor with shadows as Geralt faces a shapeless horror. He kills what he can see. But not all enemies wear faces. The corrupted creature writhes, a vortex of ash and flame challenging Geralt. Geralt's silver sword flashes, meeting the creature's fiery essence in a shower of sparks. Flickering candlelight casts long shadows across the crowded tavern, illuminating rough-hewn tables. Geralt sits opposite Calum, the bard's eyes hinting at secrets untold. Calum speaks, his voice low and serious. "You're not here to save children, Witcher. You're here to stop her." Geralt writhes in his sleep, a horrifying vision taking shape in his mind. A woman engulfed in roaring flames, her face a mask of agony, cries out, "Geralt." Who is this woman cloaked in fire? And why does she haunt Geralt's dreams? Geralt arrives at a remote village where dilapidated houses stand in eerie silence. Strange symbols etched into the ground hint at a dark ritual. Geralt confronts the villagers, their faces etched with fear. In looking into the disappearances, tell me what you know. The villagers shrink back, fear twisting their faces. We don't know anything. Please, just leave us alone." Another villager warns, "It's best not to pry into things you don't understand." Geralt presses, his voice firm. "Children are missing. Someone must know something." A villager whispers a chilling revelation. The woods. They took them to the woods. Geralt enters the temple, where the heavy scent of dust and decay fills the air. Strange symbols, remnants of a forgotten fire cult, cover the walls. A powerful magic lingers, sending shivers down my spine. Under the cloak of night, a chilling wind sweeps through the mountain pass. Geralt stands defiantly, his figure silhouetted against the flickering torchlight. Cultists chant in an unholy tongue around a makeshift altar. A fierce battle erupts as Geralt draws his silver sword, its polished surface reflecting the hellish glow. He parries their blows with practiced ease, his movements a blur of steel and leather. Geralt's sight pierces the dream's haze. Selene materializes with a sorrowful shimmer. Her voice, a whisper from beyond, echoes, "You were always meant to find me, Geralt." On the battlefield, Geralt stands, ready to face the impending chaos. Amidst the chaos, Geralt battles alongside his allies against the creature of ash and flame. The battlefield is engulfed in an intense and chaotic struggle. Geralt enters a hidden chamber where forgotten gods are silently depicted on ancient murals. The air hangs heavy with the scent of aged parchment and dust, whispering tales of centuries-old secrets. Under the moonlit canopy, eerie shadows dance as Geralt confronts Calum, the air heavy with unspoken threats. Calum's face is a canvas of grim resolve, his eyes reflecting a dark determination. Calum breaks the silence, his words a chilling revelation. The children were merely sacrifices. Selene is far more dangerous than you realize. A tempest rages within Geralt, his mind a battleground of conflicting emotions. Visions of Selene flicker, interwoven with a destiny he desperately rejects. Duty clashes with his deepest desires, tearing him apart. He struggles to reconcile the truth about Selene with the path laid out before him. The wind screams as Geralt stands defiant on the cliff edge, his silver hair dancing wildly in the gale. Selene's eyes blaze with defiance and despair in the torchlight as she cries out, You think you know me, Geralt? You see a monster, a power-hungry sorceress, but you don't know my pain. Her voice cracks with anguish as she reveals, they took everything from me, my family, my home, my future. Power is the only thing that can protect me now. Desperation floods her voice as she pleads, I need it, Geralt. I need it more than you can possibly understand. Under a vast, starlit sky, Geralt and Celine confront each other, their eyes burning with magical intensity. Arcane energy crackles intensely as bolts of light and shadow collide, distorting reality. The earth tears apart, trees shatter, and the landscape bears the scars of their devastating duel. A maelstrom of memories engulfs Geralt, swirling with the echoes of past battles and the haunting faces of those he could not protect. Amidst the chaos, Celine's image emerges, a radiant beacon cutting through the darkness. The heavy burden of his Witcher duty descends upon him, a relentless, chilling force. Yet, the warmth of his love for Celine beckons, pulling him towards a different path. Torn between two worlds, Geralt stands at a crossroads, his destiny hanging in the balance. Geralt awakens abruptly, the cold forest floor beneath him. Sunlight pierces the canopy, casting a mosaic of light and shadow across Geralt's face. The memory of Celine ignites within him, a persistent flame. Geralt runs a hand through his tangled white hair, urgency gripping him. Flickering candlelight illuminates the tavern as Geralt, scarred and watchful, gathers with fellow Witchers. Geralt's voice cuts through the smoky air. Tell me about Celine. What do you know? Celine? She's powerful, Geralt, Witcher 1 warns, more than any sorceress I've ever encountered. Her history is dark. Witcher 2 adds, filled with whispers of forbidden magic and pacts made with entities best left undisturbed. Be careful, Geralt, Witcher 3 cautions, she's not to be trifled with. Moonlight barely penetrates the swamp's dense canopy, creating eerie shadows that dance across the stagnant water. Amidst the decay and buzzing insects, Geralt advances, silver sword raised, driven by an unwavering focus. A guttural croak shatters the silence as glowing eyes emerge from the darkness, a silent warning in the swamp. Ignoring the lurking danger, Geralt presses forward, his determination unwavering, his mind fixed on Celine. Geralt enters the abandoned mine, the heavy air filled with the scent of damp earth and burnt herbs. He moves deeper into the darkness, his Witcher senses alert to unseen dangers. A hidden lair appears, illuminated by flickering candlelight, revealing signs of Celine's dark rituals. Strange symbols are painted on the walls in blood, and a makeshift altar is covered with arcane objects. The air pulses with disturbing energy, a testament to Celine's growing power. On a mountain peak, Geralt stands firm, his silver sword gleaming under the harsh sunlight. Celine stands opposite him, the wind whipping around them as they prepare for battle. The air crackles with tension as they face each other, ready to strike. Geralt sits in the dim expanse of his mind, a landscape of memories and reflections. Fleeting images of past battles and lost loves swirl around him, a haunting reminder of his journey. The weight of destiny settles upon Geralt, a burden he now understands. Sunlight pierces the dense canopy, casting long shadows as Geralt and Celine stand shoulder to shoulder, their faces etched with grim determination. A silent, knowing glance passes between them, sealing a pact forged in shared danger. The air crackles with unnatural energy, the leaves rustling in the stillness, as if whispering warnings of the darkness to come. Flickering candlelight casts dancing shadows across the ancient stone walls of the castle, illuminating the quiet stillness. Geralt and Celine sit in the warm glow, the remnants of their shared meal a silent testament to their bond. Unspoken words hang heavy in the air, their faces reflecting the weight of shared experiences and an unbreakable bond. The village erupts in celebration, faces glowing with joy and relief. Cheers and applause fill the air, gratitude pouring out for the children's safe return. The atmosphere vibrates with warmth and appreciation for Geralt's intervention. In the dimly lit tavern, Geralt and Calum sit facing each other, a silent acknowledgement passing between them. The flickering candlelight casts shadows that dance across their faces, revealing a subtle shift in their understanding. The tavern buzzes with life, a symphony of murmurs and clinking glasses filling the air. Geralt rides into the dark forest, his destiny awaiting. The silhouette of Geralt disappears into the night. Geralt slumbers fitfully, his mind a tempest of swirling visions. From the shadows, Celine emerges a vision of moonlight and enigma. A new adventure shimmers just beyond her grasp, a promise etched in ethereal light. Geralt arrives in a new city, the sound of his footsteps echoing off the ancient cobblestone. He surveys the bustling crowds, his gaze sharp and assessing. He seeks new challenges amidst the city's vibrant chaos. Geralt navigates the bustling marketplace, a tapestry of hawkers, playful children, and the pungent aroma of spices. A commotion erupts near the square's heart, drawing a crowd consumed by fear and morbid fascination. Geralt cautiously enters the dimly lit dungeon, his torch casting eerie shadows on the damp stone walls. He investigates the surroundings, senses heightened, ready for any hidden danger. Ancient secrets lie dormant within the dungeon's depths, waiting to be unearthed. Sunlight floods the library, illuminating the silent dance of dust as Geralt immerses himself in ancient texts. He runs a hand through his white hair, seeking lost knowledge among the faded ink. Ancient trees loom, their branches clawing at the inky sky as moonlight dapples the forest floor. Geralt, a seasoned monster hunter, his face etched with battles, treads cautiously through the undergrowth. A twig snaps under Geralt's worn leather boots. His hand instinctively moves towards the hilt of his sword. Luminous eyes pierce the darkness, belonging to a mysterious creature, its form obscured by shadows. Geralt ventures into the hidden cave, his torch illuminating the damp walls with dancing shadows. Ancient artifacts lie scattered among the stalagmites and stalactites. Geralt begins his ascent, his figure a solitary silhouette against the towering peaks. Each step echoes against the silent giants as Geralt pushes toward the hidden sanctuary. He continues his climb, seeking solace among the clouds. In the flickering candlelight, shadows dance across the ancient temple walls as Geralt prepares to perform a ritual. Geralt's hands move with deliberate precision, weaving through the air as he seeks guidance from the spirits. The air crackles with unseen energy, a palpable tension filling the sacred space. Geralt, marked by time and battles, walks toward a wise old woman. She sits serenely on a moss-covered rock, bathed in sunlight. The air is heavy with the scent of damp earth and wildflowers. The smoky tavern buzzes with drunken chatter, mugs clattering. Geralt sits alone in a dark corner, eyes scanning the room. He leans in, subtly, as he overhears a hushed conversation from a nearby table. On the ravaged battlefield, Geralt, the white-haired witcher, moves with practiced ease. His silver sword becomes a blur as he sidesteps a monstrous blow. The steel of their weapons screams as they clash. Sweat beads on his brow, muscles straining with each parry. Signs crackle with energy as he weaves them between strikes. He tries to find an opening in the creature's defenses. The air hangs heavy with incense and hushed whispers as I infiltrate the secret society. Shadows dance across ornate tapestries, concealing the identities of hooded figures. Flickering candlelight reveals ancient symbols etched into the cold stone floor. I move stealthily, piecing together fragments of conversations. A conspiracy threatens to unravel the very fabric of the world. Geralt rides swiftly through the night forest, the trees blurring as he pushes his horse harder. The sounds of pursuit grow louder, echoing through the trees. Dust motes dance in the single shaft of light, piercing the gloom of the hidden bunker. The air hangs thick with the scent of mildew and forgotten things. Rows of shelves line the walls, laden with ancient tomes and forgotten artifacts. Geralt stands firm against the wind at the cliff's edge, his silver hair whipped wildly around him. Before Geralt, the sorcerer emanates an aura of dark energy. A swirling vortex of images and emotions engulfs the scene, blurring the lines between reality and illusion. Fragments of battles and moments of tenderness flash before our eyes, a chaotic tapestry of memory and desire. A path stretches out, fraught with peril, yet illuminated by faint glimmers of hope. Geralt rides into the night, his silhouette fading against the horizon. The forest watches as Geralt disappears, his path stretching into the unknown. In the dimly lit castle hall, Geralt stands alone, a solitary figure etched against the grand tapestry of fate. Shadows dance across his face, reflecting battles fought and loves lost. He accepts his destiny, a lone warrior against the relentless tide of fate. Geralt arrives at the tranquil village, a subtle smile playing on his lips. He observes the village, finding peace in the simple lives of its inhabitants. Sunlight bathes the thatched roofs as villagers engage in their daily routines. Geralt rides off into the distance, prepared for the trials ahead.